Welcome back to our final Hexagon update, and now what's left in the news. Let's make it count, Chad.
In the Tenleytown neighborhood, police were called yesterday to investigate an elderly woman sprawled on the sidewalk. Police talked to a man at the scene who said she walked up while I was at the ATM, asked if I would give her a check balance, so I shoved her.
Get it now, huh? After a year-long study by the QVC Shopping Network, it was announced that men who have pierced ears are better prepared for marriage. The reason? They have experienced pain and bought jewelry. Have any pierced ears?
I don't know.
No.
In linguistics news, debates raged over whether in Spanish the word computer should be considered masculine or feminine as a noun. Some experts say computer should definitely be feminine because no one but their creator understands their internal logic. Or even the smallest mistakes are stored in long-term memory for possible later retrieval. And as soon as you commit to one, you find yourself spending half your paycheck on accessories for it. But other experts insist that computer should be considered a masculine noun because they have a lot of data but still can't think for themselves. They're supposed to solve problems, but half the time are the problem. And as soon as you commit to one, you realize that if you had waited just a little bit longer, you could have gotten a better model.
The Texas Board of Education has reversed a long-standing policy and will no longer put students with IQs below 75 but above 62 in special ed classes. When asked why the change in policy, a spokesman for the school board replied, "Well, in Texas, when we find someone with an IQ between 62 and 75, it's traditional to elect him to the U.S. Senate."
Since President Obama took office, the Democratic Party has lost 9 governorships, 56 members of Congress, and 2 Senate seats. When asked about this development, President Obama reacted, "Well, I did promise change, didn't I?"
He did. There are continuing signs of the failure of the No Child Left Behind initiative. In history class in nearby Wheaton High School, an 11th grader was asked what she knew about Roe v. Wade. The student responded, "Well, I think that was a decision George Washington had to make about how to cross the Delaware."
Could be.
Good guess.
And now in business news, the Department of Justice Antitrust Division has just approved a merger of YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. They plan to call the new company UTwitface.
And finally, I like saying that, a small disruption occurred recently at Springbrook Elementary School when the local psychologist met with parents and their children to conduct a group therapy session. "You all have obsessions," he told the parents. To the first mother, he said, "You are obsessed with eating, and you've even named your daughter Candy." He turned to the second mom and said, "Your obsession is money. That's why you named your child Penny." The disturbance occurred when a third mother stormed out of the session, taking her young son by the hand, saying, "Come on, little Dickie, it's time to go." All right, that does for us. Thank you. And
Journalism.
I know.